Hey everyone, I'm Noah. I'm a 12th grade guy, and I'm just here to share my testimony because it relates to our theme this week of identity. And my testimony has a lot to do with false identities and where it takes you. So I'm just going to start off. I grew up in a Christian household. My mom and dad very involved in the church. Older brother and older sister, Caleb and Kate, if you know them. If you don't know Caleb, Rachel knows him very well. So that's that. And so always grew up knowing God was there for me. He's in my corner. But when you're young, you don't really go through any trials or tribulations. So walking through elementary school and middle school, just Noah, living life, everything's great. High school comes, brother's a junior, 9th grade. Little Noah walking through Fletcher High School trying to figure out who he's going to be in life. Caleb, great academic student. I want to be just like him, so I'm going to put my identity in academics for a while. End up finding that it's pretty good for a little bit, looking A's on the report card, feeling good about myself, nothing's wrong. And then the A's don't always come, so try to put myself in a different identity. And so at this point, Caleb stops playing baseball, so I'm like, okay, that can be my thing. That can be where I put all my time and effort in. And it works out well. I love baseball. I'm on the field. I feel at peace. Everything's great. Nothing's wrong. So 9th grade comes. I make the team. I'm playing a little bit. Life's great. Summer ball comes. And then around 10th grade, same thing. Make the team. I'm doing great. Then I make a play. My arm decides that, nope, baseball's not going to happen. Got a little fracture in my growth plate in my elbow, so I'm out for 3 months. That identity of baseball I've had for the last 2 years is kind of gone. At that point, it's not that big of a deal because that's only a 3-month injury, so 3 months goes by pretty fast. You don't really have to comprehend that that's gone. And so come back from that, I'm like, oh, baseball's back. Nothing's wrong with me. I'm back to the same old Noah. Summer ball comes again, and then 11th grade, the worst happens. I have to go through surgery. My labrum tears, and I got to get through surgery, and that's a 12-month injury. And 3 months versus 12 months is a long time. So that 12 months of going through the end of the year, missing junior season, and then missing summer ball, which is the most important year for baseball, if y'all know anything. And so that happens. I've got a lot of quiet time at the house because all the boys are out playing baseball. I'm just at the home, have a lot of time to think about like who I am and what I am. And so I realized that without baseball, a part of my identity is gone. And with that part ripped away from me, I have to figure out who's going to be consistent in my life. My family's consistent and God's consistent. But at the end of the day, the only person that's really going to be consistent and reliable in your life is God. So it kind of came to me that in your life, there's nothing wrong with having other identities, but you have to be aware that those identities aren't always going to be with you. And so it came to me around the Jamaica mission trip when I still wasn't playing. I was still going through physical therapy, that God is the only person that's going to be reliable in your life when your other identities fail you. And your other identities can teach you stuff, but God is really going to be the only person that's going to be with you, and he's always going to be in your corner. You can turn away from him, but he's always going to be waiting for you right there. And so I just want to encourage y'all this weekend to just try to acknowledge your other identities and acknowledge the fact that you can still learn from them, and there's nothing wrong. You don't have to give all of them up because they still teach you good lessons. But I want to encourage y'all to try to root your identity in Christ first, because he's truly going to be the only person that's going to be there with y'all. And so that's my story. Thank you all for listening.